Alrighty, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about Luke Rockhold on the Ariel Helwani show.
Like I said, I am 40 years old and I can't be taking shots like that. I want a future for myself, and I got a lot of good things in the works. And so,
I think what he means is he's got a lot of good hotties out by the pool and he's going to start working on them.
and I stormed through Costa Philippou, Bisbing, Timboch, Machida, and Weidman. I mean, that was a pretty good run.
That was an impressive run. And then he stumbled upon Yoel Romero, Jan Blakovic, Michael Bisbing. He just started losing.
I think Dillon is still an absolute bitch. I don't understand how that guy gets a stage, and he's like, it's like a guy like stabbing his opponent in the back before, like them stabbing some guy and putting in like some weak guy that doesn't shouldn't exist with you in there. Like the guy had no MMA experience, and this kid gets in there, and the guy is supposed to be a boxer, and he ends up shooting in and getting choked out. It's just like, yeah. Anyway,
What happened?
it,
Can I
it
ask what happened with you guys backstage there? Because we just saw like a couple of pictures and some tweets. What exactly happened?
What happened was he just became Dillon Danis' next big fight. That's right, he's going to serve it up to Dillon Danis. I like that fight.
no, the absolute truth. The absolute truth is that I slapped the shit out of Dylan, and he basically he threw a water bottle at my head at the press conference. And then he ran his mouth over and over like he always does. And then I had just weighed in with Darren, and I was walking back to the elevators, and Dylan was walking out of the elevators, and then he basically flinched at me and like said something like he's gonna talk shit, and I just immediately just reached back and just hit him, slapped him as hard as I could, right across the face, like not one of those little, not a loud one, a hard one, a thud. And then the
Disregard that gulping noise by Luke Rockhold. That was just him getting all excited about the Dillon Danis matchup. He's going to come out of retirement. He doesn't care. He hates Dillon Danis. And for some reason, I pay attention to Dillon Danis, and I guess that's a character flaw of mine. And I'd like to see Danis versus Rockhold.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty dumb sport. I think it's there's no way to gauge distance, and I think the bare knuckle kickboxing is more exciting. I think there's more technique to it. I think that'd be more fun. So it's a dumb man sport. If you look at bare knuckle boxing, there's no one who you just run forward and fucking throw punches like idiots, and then the whole ring is metal, so there's no flow, and so you hit that bitch and you bounce back, and it just forces you back in and makes a brawl. It's just a dirty brawl, and some people want to see that, but I like technical fights. And that's just, you look at the caliber of competition in there, and they're scrubs.
That's messed up. He went in there and took Dave Feldman's money from the BKFC, said, I'll fight Mike Perry and I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to forfeit the match after the first punch, which now he's talking crap on Ariel Helwani show.
The actual fighting competition has to be there, but there's all the different forms. I love to challenge myself in so many ways. I like to surf. I like to skate. I still like to train with jiu-jitsu. It's kind of gay these days, but you never know.
What do you what?
I'm not sure what just happened there. I know Luke Rockhold just called jiu-jitsu gay, and that's kind of a theme I've been hearing lately these days. They say that the jiu-jitsu guys they're nerdy and kind of gay.
One last thing. Did you get the settlement money?
It's coming.
Nice. So
It's
you
going to be a nice month. We got this paycheck, pay-per-views, we got settlements. It's a big month. It's going to be beautiful.
okay? So life is good.
Those are the biggest fights, and there was more settlements. I don't know if people are aware, but there's two or three more settlements, and there's going to be a a nice revenue stream for years to come.
Hell yeah.
Well, that settles it. It's good being Luke Rockhold. Business is good. He's got streams of income coming in from the UFC. It's going to be a nice couple years here in the future for Luke. He's got to wear shades. He always does wear shades. And we know he gets tons of babes. That's right.